Step right into the ring with us as we unpack the fury and finesse of the boxing world. On today's fight analysis, we're pitting two titans of the ring against each other. The invincible Terence Crawford and the unstoppable Errol Spence Jr. They are living legends with knockout records, standing as awe-inspiring pillars in the boxing scene. But today, we'll be rolling up our sleeves and dissecting why Crawford, armed with his unparalleled skill set and power, may just have the upper hand in a hypothetical clash with Spence, and why he may not. Get ready for a knockout discussion. Let's step into the ring. Now, let's delve deeper into the technical analysis. We'll be looking at key elements like speed, power, technique, and defensive abilities, and explaining why we believe Crawford outshined Spence in these aspects. Starting with speed, Crawford's hand and foot speed are simply extraordinary. He can deliver punches with lightning speed, making it difficult for opponents to react, while his foot speed allows him to move around the ring swiftly, creating angles and outmaneuvering his competitors. Video clips from his bouts with Amir Khan and Viktor Postol illustrate this perfectly. In terms of power, Crawford, despite often giving away natural size to his rivals, possesses surprising punch power. He has shown the ability to finish fights with both hands, evidence of his ambidextrous power. Look back to his fights against Kell Brook or Julius Indongo, where he showcased his devastating power. He hit Indongo so hard to the body, it looked like there was a sniper on the roof who shot him. When it comes to technique, Crawford's is flawless. His ability to seamlessly switch between orthodox and southpaw stances confuses opponents, keeping them guessing throughout the fight. This technical prowess is clear in his bout against Yuriorkis Gamboa. Lastly, Crawford's defensive abilities set him apart. He's adept at slipping punches and counterpunching, a testament to his boxing IQ. The fight against Egidijus Kavaliauskas showcases Crawford's defensive brilliance as he evaded and countered numerous shots. These points aren't just speculation, but conclusions drawn from extensive analysis of Crawford's fights. He demonstrates time and again that in terms of speed, power, technique, and defense, he's a level above, giving him a distinct edge over Spence. Now let's talk about Spence's style of fighting. He is particularly vulnerable to switch hitters. He tends to fight in the southpaw stance, which can prove a disadvantage against a boxer like Crawford, who smoothly transitions between orthodox and southpaw. The unpredictability of Crawford's switching stances could throw Spence off his game, making it challenging for him to land effective punches and execute. Spence's strategy is rooted in his relentless pressure and aggressive style, which has consistently demonstrated its ability to disrupt opponents and push them out of their comfort zones. This approach could potentially put Crawford's defensive capabilities to a stringent test. Crawford may be adept at slipping punches and countering swiftly, but he hasn't faced many opponents who possess the intensity and endurance that Spence brings to the ring. Even though Crawford has exceptional footwork and speed, Spence has shown time and again that he can keep up with the fastest in the sport. His physical strength and ability to deliver powerful punches might cause Crawford to struggle, disrupting his rhythm and preventing him from executing his defensive strategies as efficiently as he typically does. When it comes to recent performance and health conditions, Spence has repeatedly demonstrated his resilience and determination. Yes, there could be questions regarding his fitness or residual effects from past injuries, but history has shown that Spence thrives under pressure and has the ability to overcome such obstacles. His indomitable spirit and refusal to back down could make it difficult for even an accomplished boxer like Crawford to exploit any perceived vulnerabilities. I would also have to note that if Spence catches Crawford in the eye, it will close up like Kell Brook's eye and Yordenis Ugas's eyes both did. Spence hits so hard he doesn't even need to knock you out, just hit you in the eye and you're blind. In conclusion, Crawford may have to brace for considerable challenges from Spence's relentless pressure, powerhouse punches, and unwavering resilience. Regardless of Crawford's switch hitting, defensive tactics, and speed, Spence's aggressive approach and sheer willpower could turn the tide in his favor, especially if he enters the ring at his physical peak. Examining the caliber of opponents each fighter has faced is a significant factor in assessing their preparation for this potential bout. Throughout his career, Crawford has faced and defeated an array of world-class opponents, including Viktor Postol, Yuriorkis Gamboa, and Amir Khan. These fighters, known for their diverse fighting styles and high-level boxing skills, have tested and honed Crawford's adaptability and resilience in the ring. On the other hand, Spence has also faced commendable opposition like Kell Brook, Mikey Garcia, and Sean Porter. However, it could be argued that Crawford's range of experienced and versatile opponents has better prepared him for a variety of boxing styles and tactics. It could also be argued the other way around. People say Crawford hasn't found anyone at 147, even though they have faced some of the same people like Kell Brook and Shawn Porter. In a nutshell, while both fighters have impressive records against high-level competition, Crawford's experience with a diverse range of opponents has likely better equipped him for the versatility and switch-hitting prowess that a fighter will need to triumph in a bout against Spence. The psychological dimension of boxing is often just as important as physical prowess. It's in this realm that Crawford truly excels. Crawford's mental toughness is unparalleled. He consistently demonstrates an unshakable resolve in the ring, weathering storms and seizing control of fights even when things don't initially go his way. His matches against Yuriorkis Gamboa and Egidijus Kavaliauskas exemplify this, as he overcame challenging moments to secure victory. Crawford's ability to perform under pressure, coupled with his adaptability, could pose a serious challenge for Spence. On the other hand, Spence is as resilient as they come. He literally got thrown out of a Lamborghini going 200 miles per hour and then took the time to heal and came back and fought Danny Garcia, a former world champion contender. No tune-up fight. Then he had a torn retina, had to take some time off, and still came back and dogged Yordanis Ugas and took his belt. Let's sum up our analysis and prediction. We've seen how Crawford's switch-hitting ability could potentially confuse Spence. His superior speed, power, and technique all point to an advantage over Spence. Crawford's excellent ring IQ, adaptability, and defensive capabilities further amplify his edge. Moreover, Spence may struggle with Crawford's dynamic style and defensive tactics, and Crawford could struggle with Spence's pressure and body shots. This fight is about as 50-50 as it gets, but I have Crawford winning the first fight and Spence winning the second, and then the trilogy fight taking place at 154. Let me know what y'all think. We predict that a fight between Crawford and Spence wouldn't be close. While both are accomplished fighters, the combination of Crawford's technical skills, mental toughness, and past experience position him as the likely victor. I think Spence has the better trainer in Derek James, and after he loses to Crawford the first fight, they go back and make the adjustments they need to win the next fight. However, as with all boxing predictions, this is just an informed guess. The beauty of this sport lies in its unpredictability, and only time will tell what the actual fight might bring. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you agree with our analysis? Who do you favor in a potential Crawford versus Spence matchup? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to show your support by jabbing that like button. If you want to stay updated on more boxing insights, please give that bell icon a left hook. Your support fuels our channel to keep bringing quality content your way. Until next time, keep loving the sport.